welcome to this week's vlog. As you saw in the beginning clips, this is our what we eat in a week video, and unfortunately I forgot to videotape Friday night, so we don't have that meal. It was an Asian orange chicken meal that I was actually really excited to share with you guys, and we finished the whole meal and I realized I never videotaped anything. So very sorry about that. Maybe I'll videotape it in another what we eat in a week. But I know this video isn't very long. Dinner time is kind of one of those rough times for me to talk and do lots of clips and stuff like that. But I'm going to get more creative with these because I love seeing what people eat in a week. So here's just my first attempt at capturing our food for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. My goodness, I'm so excited about this, but I definitely didn't videotape as much as I wanted to. So this is Monday night's dinner. This was the day we went shopping, so we picked up a rotisserie chicken and that salad kit. Those 2 containers of chicken is how much chicken I got off that rotisserie, and that Sam's Club rotisserie is literally the best deal ever. We just tossed this Asian salad kit with all the ingredients and the dressing, and then we just put chicken on top. And we just chopped up some of the chicken from the rotisserie, saved the rest for the rest of the week. And look at that. Super simple, super easy salad with some protein. And then I had some grapes as well. But that was Monday's dinner. This dinner was so dang delicious. Oh my gosh. Tuesday night's dinner was pork chops, asparagus, and sweet potatoes, but we had put the pork chops in a marinade in our freezer, or like froze them in a marinade, and they were so good. We love doing a roasted vegetable with dinner, whether Brussels sprouts, broccoli, asparagus. So this night was asparagus with this delicious pork my hubby made, and then I had baked some sweet potatoes. Yeah, super simple, but super flavorful and so tasty. Okay, this night's dinner is one of my favorite dinners. So in the freezer, we had ramen broth that I had made a couple months ago, and then frozen fresh pasta dough that I had made. And I forgot to get my husband cutting all of the pasta, which is honestly like the coolest part of this whole thing. But I was nursing Atlas and completely forgot to videotape it. But we make homemade pasta often, and it is so delicious in homemade ramen. So the broth I had made a couple months ago and froze the extra, and then that pork chop was left over from last night's dinner, and we just cut up a bunch of veggies. And after this video, I put lots more veggies in it and more protein. But our ramen nights are probably one of my favorite dinners because they're just so flavorful and so delicious, and the fresh pasta makes it. This dinner cracks me up, the video of it does, because look at the way I did my meatballs. We had leftover pasta from the ramen night, so we did spaghetti, and we had leftover asparagus that we didn't want to reheat. So I just put the asparagus and some spinach and some sauce into our blender and blended it up, and it was much more of a vegetable sauce than a tomato sauce once we did this. And it took us a second to like it. I added all those seasonings, and then some meatballs and some crushed tomatoes. And as you can see, it kind of looks disgusting, but it looks better here because we just let it boil for a little bit or simmer. And it tasted way better after we let it all simmer and kind of all the flavors marry. But that was the leftover pasta from last night's dinner. And I just threw together a quick Caesar salad with some Parmesan cheese and onions. And then that's what we had for dinner. It was honestly super tasty. It just took us a second to, figure out the flavor profile with adding all the veggies into the sauce. But in the end, it actually turned out super yummy. As you will see, we skipped over Friday because I completely forgot to videotape Friday night's dinner, which is totally fine. But that chicken right there in that blue container is leftover from the rotisserie chicken that we did on Monday. And this is just a big chef salad. This is one of our favorite dinners to do. We just get a bunch of veggies. I cut them all up and put them on a plate like this so that you can add as much or as little of each thing as you want. And then spinach and romaine. This ranch is my favorite ranch. We get it at Sam's Club. and then Parmesan cheese. And super simple, super, super easy, but also really filling, and you get a lot of vegetables and nutrients and all of that in it. So chef salad is almost always on our meal plan in some form. Oh, I forgot to add that I added these crispy peppers. We also had crispy jalapenos, but I didn't really want those. And chocolate milk has become my postpartum addiction. I love it. But this was Saturday's dinner, and it was so delicious. And then these are 2 photos, but this is a charcuterie board that I put together. We had company over, and I just feel like charcuterie boards are so fun. And lastly, for the week, I had made Rice Krispie treats this week, and I forgot to put it in this video, but I always add a splash of vanilla to the mix in the pot, and it makes them taste just that little bit elevated, and oh my goodness, they are so delicious. Rice Krispie treats are definitely our favorite. Okay, that's it. All of our meals except Friday from the week. And we usually grocery shop on Sundays, and we'll eat at Sam's Club in their cafe, so I didn't film that. Next time we do a what we eat in a week, I'll try to talk more about the ingredients and the cooking techniques and all that kind of stuff so that you guys could possibly try these recipes also. And if in the future I have links to some of these, a lot of these we just make up on our own. But if in the future I have recipes, I will link them down below for you guys so you guys can try them as well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday, and we will see you guys next week. Bye, y'all.